Well, once again, it's time for our Manna Moments. This is for the month of April. So, today is April Fool's Day, as we commonly know in the Western Hemisphere. And if you're watching this in different parts of the world, today over here is commonly called April Fool's Day. So, in my prayer today, preparing for today's devotional, I was thinking, man, what is the Most High's response and view on a day of foolishness? On a day of petty trickery, little one-liner jokes, little fibs, lies. What is his response? Well, we know the Most High doesn't like liars. He hates a lying tongue. We also know that he doesn't really like foolishness. And in fact, in certain passages in Scripture, he talks about what a fool is and what makes you foolish, right? So let's go over some of those real quick. In Psalms chapter 14, verse 1, he says, "Only fools say in their heart that there is no God," right? In Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, he says, "The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, and only fools despise wisdom and discipline." In Matthew chapter 7, 26 through 27, we see the Messiah, Mashiach, says, "Anyone who hears my teachings and ignores it is foolish, like a person who builds his house on sand. When the rains and the floods come, the winds beat against that house, and it will fall with a mighty crash." So in just these four passages that I pulled here, we see that the Most High views a person who is foolish is a person who doesn't trust in him. He views a person who is foolish as a person who is full of dishonesty, a person who lies, a person who is wavering in their discipline, and a person who does not seek the wisdom that he has given us through the word, but in fact despises that wisdom or has a very heavy hatred or disgust for that wisdom. The Bible describes a fool as a person who refuses to acknowledge his existence, the existence of the Most High, and not accepting who his son is, the person we call Jesus Christ, commonly known as Jesus Christ around the world. When you don't accept that, he sees you as a foolish person. Why? Because you're accepting a lie instead of believing in what is truth and fact. And so, a person that makes no attempt to develop wisdom and self-discipline, he sees as foolish. And everything that person does, whether it's like today on the day of April Fools, making folly, telling lies, cracking jokes, but yet your life is not a life that is built on consistency, he sees you as foolish. But what is his response? And what can be your response to a day of foolishness? Well, doing the opposite of what the social norm is, and actually living a continuous life that is built on love, charity, honesty, and self-discipline, right? Actually looking into the scriptures, into the word, to get that wisdom that he has written in his word. Because the scripture says that he is the word. In the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was God. So all the wisdom you need is found in the scriptures. And if you apply that wisdom, if you keep his commandments and aid that to your life, that not only builds your faith, but it puts you on a path of consistency, and you no longer will despise the things that he says, but you'll gain a love for it. So in this time of tomfoolery on April Fool's Day, don't be a fool. Let the day represent foolishness in other people's lives, but for you, it's another continuous day of love and honesty. This is Manna Moments. My name is Darren Jones. I love you guys.